everybody, this is Sheri from Wissmach Glass. I want to talk to you guys today about Dichroic and the substrates that we're used to getting versus what we have available now. For a long time were used to getting, actually for a long time we didn't have anything super smooth, and then Uroboros came out with their machine-rolled on black and clear. And so we were able to get these nice mirror looking sheets of Dichro for a while. Well, machine-rolled isn't around right now. We don't know, I don't know exactly when it's coming back. There may be information out there in the world, but I don't have it. Also ripple. So Uroboros made a nice deep 3mm ripple texture. It was real chunky, and we are no longer able to get that, or at least we're not currently able to get that. So I have been asked by many people, what are we going to do? What are the alternatives, et cetera, et cetera. So I did some digging and I tried a lot of different substrates, working with CBS to try and figure out what would be a good alternative for you guys. So what I have come up with, at least in the short term, it might be temporary, it might not, depending on the pricing and the availability of the machine-rolled and the ripple if and when it comes back from Uroboros or from Oceanside. Anyway, so let's get on with it. I'll show you all of the, I just got a whole bunch of glass from CBS, mostly on Wissmach. So I want to just kind of share that with you so that we can go over the classic Wissmach textures, which are available in both 3mm and thin. So we will be getting a lot more 3mm textures in soon. But these are the textures that they are. So they have a set number of textures from Wissmach. Plus I want to show you their smooth glass and their ripple. They have a 3mm ripple that I'll also be getting in thin. So that's something new too, thin ripple. So that's it. That's all I really have to say. And then I'm going to show you these textures, and then you can always contact me at info@wissmachglass.com if you have any questions about any of this. And all of the glass that I'm going to show you is on the website now. We've actually had some price reductions on a lot of the black, in particular the black ripple. Some of the premium colors like green, magenta, blue, the pinks and the silvers, rainbow have gone down by as much as $10 a quarter sheet. Again, that might be temporary if we decide we want to go back to Uroboros Oceanside ripple when it comes back. The machine rolled when it comes back, those price changes those prices may go back up. But for now, we've got some really good prices on us, in particular on the black ripple and the smooth black. So, okay, enough of my face. Let's look at the glass. Okay, hang on. There we go. Just trying to get it to where we're not going to have any glare. Okay, so some of these you guys are familiar with. This one is green, magenta, blue, Florentine. Get that nice and close. How close can we get it? So that's the Florentine. It just looks like it has little flowers in it. And this is thin, but it does also come in 3mm. Just remember that. I think I'm going to get glare no matter what. This texture is called Figure C. And this is a green magenta Aurora Borealis as far as the color goes, but this texture is really what I wanted you to see, because a lot of people don't know really what Figure C is. And it's really pretty. So there's that one. This is Dewdrop. And this is a green magenta blue color-wise, but this is Dewdrop. It's really pretty, very sparkly texture. Okay, this is Streamex, and this is a green, magenta, blue Aurora Borealis. You can see it kind of has like squiggles in the texture. Again, a thin texture, but it does come in 3mm. So here's a good example of their thin and how smooth it is. So this is just mixture Tropical Ray 1.5 inch, also historically known as Rainbow Bee or RBB pattern, but you can see how nice and smooth it is. So it doesn't have an orange peel texture like some do. It's nice and smooth. It's about as good as we're going to get. I promise. I've looked. This is pretty darn smooth. So there's that. There's another piece of green magenta blue that is also smooth. See, it's pretty smooth. I'm trying to get it like really close so you can see how smooth it is. Okay. And then there's a green magenta blue twizzle. There's a green magenta blue Streamex on clear. Just going through some different, these are all smooth. Here's another piece of that figure C kind of pattern, or not pattern, but texture. And this is red silver blue is the color on this. So there's that. And here's the ripple. This is a 3mm texture, but it also comes in thin. And this is what we have to replace the Uroboros ripple, at least in the short term. So I'm trying to give you lots of angles. This is a green magenta blue sheet. Like I said, trying to give you a lot of different angles on it. So hopefully this will be a viable substitute, at least in the short term until Oceanside starts producing the old Uroboros style, which hopefully they will. Here's a texture we haven't carried in a long time. It's called Hammered. This is cyan copper aurora borealis color, and the texture is hammered. It's a little bit like radium, which is also an old Uroboros texture. This does come in 3mm and thin. Radium is a little more linear. This is a little more random as far as the placement of the little bumps. So that's that. Here's another piece of that ripple in green magenta. So it's a little bit lighter pink than the first sheet. But you can kind of see those ripples. I'm trying to give you kind of an idea. But I think it'll be a good substitute until Oceanside starts making those again. And I think that's it as far as